This is Alpha Control. We have you on our screens. You are on target for your destination. We have been tracking a foreign object that's entered our solar system from this position. Object will remain in Earth orbit for 2 hours. Your mission is a rendezvous mission. Repeat, a rendezvous mission. Stand by to board. Prepare to run through helmet functions. Test the head-up display. Check. Check test image. Check. Check test. Check. Exit the head-up display. Check. Test backtrack. Check. Test system controls. Check. Exit system controls. Check. Test image bank. Check. Exit image bank. Check. Confirm link with Alpha controllers.
Ward. Check.
Price. Check.
Ito. Check.
Helmet functions are A-OK. Com link is A-OK. You are green to proceed. Please stand by. We are putting you on board. Entry confirmed. Prepare for onboard briefing. The occupants of the ship ran into trouble on their way here. As far as we can tell, they've been studying us for years, especially our knowledge about space and space travel. They've hidden symbols behind some of their experiments which you must solve to gain access to their control room. There are 4 doors ahead and we suspect the control room is around the corner. The next move is up to you. This room is locked. Looks like you need to work out the combination on that panel. Try clicking on the control panel. That's how it operates. As you click, the symbols turn over. Okay, we're reading 4 colors: green, orange, purple, and brown. Computer analysis suggests it's a 2-way code. You'll have to match the colors and symbols. Try making each row the same color as the button on the left. We're reading simulations of stars and planets. The aliens have been studying our solar system. I'm handing you a...
It's some sort of holographic library. The aliens have collected examples of stellar phenomena. Those two buttons rotate the device. Try clicking on the bubble closest to the button.
The neutron core left by a supernova explosion spins rapidly, generating radio signals and a strong magnetic field. The radiation beam sweeping past the Earth is observed as a pulse. The star is known as a pulsar. The Sun, a medium-sized star, remains stable for about 10 billion years. Then it will expand to 400 times its present diameter. As it expands, it will engulf the inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, and create a nebula extending past the outer planets. After millions of years, its reserves of nuclear fuel will be exhausted, its outer layers will have dissipated, and only a white dwarf star remains, no larger than the Earth. Slowly cooling to zero temperature, it will end its life. When a star more massive than the Sun reaches the red giant stage, the collapse of its core raises its temperature billions of degrees and triggers a spectacular detonation, a supernova explosion. At the centre of the explosion, a residue of the star is crushed by gravity.
That must be one of the hidden symbols. Let's scan it. Activating scanning grid. Please select area to be scanned. We need to explore those other devices.
Planets are in the wrong order. Could you correct that? There's some data in the head-up display which might help you out. Remember the mnemonic about the order of the planets? My very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas. Well done.
There's another symbol. Please target coordinates for scanning.
The device is generating artificial gravity, as much as you'd find on Earth. See what that button does. The aliens have built a device that simulates the strength of the gravity fields on the planets. The height to which the ball will rise indicates the strength of the gravitational field. Uranus is also bigger than Earth, but its gravity is almost the same. Objects weigh less than half as much on Mars as they do on Earth. It's an experiment demonstrating the gravity on the different planets. Select each planet and compare the gravity. Remember, on some of the planets, such as the gas giants, the ball would plummet into its gaseous interior. That's Venus. In reality, the ball would be eaten away by the planet's acidic atmosphere. Look, Saturn is so much bigger, but its gravity is almost the same as Earth's.
Activating scanning grid. Please target area.
What's this? Looks like the aliens have built a model of the solar system. It demonstrates the planet's elliptical orbits around the Sun. Note how far from the Sun Pluto's orbit is, and how very close to the Sun Mercury orbits. There's more data on the planets and their orbits in the head-up display.
say, this whole thing's been a test. The aliens have set up everything to see if we're smart enough to open this one last room. Looks like some kind of
That's the Viking orbiter. The aliens have been studying how we've been mapping Mars. This is showing a land feature as the orbiter sees it from above. Click and drag the orbiter to move the view on the bottom screen and match each feature. That's the elbow crater. Move the orbiter to look for the crater. Confirming photo taken of elbow crater. That's the Valles Marineris. Confirming photo taken of Valles Marineris. That's Olympus Mons. Move the orbiter to look for a volcano. Confirming photo taken of Olympus Mons. That's the Chryse Basin. Move the orbiter to find a plane. Confirming photo taken of Chryse Basin. 4 out of 4. Well done.
Can we scan in that symbol?
aliens have been mapping the night sky, the stars, and the planets. Before we can begin to locate the planets, we need to identify the star groups. Hey, that flashing constellation. Try moving it onto the night sky. You've got 3 correct. Suggest you refer to the head-up display. We're nearly all there. Only 1 to go. You did it. That looks beautiful. That's an ecliptic path. The path along which the sun and other planets appear to wander across the night sky. Mars must be on it somewhere. Can you select Mars? Remember, it's the red planet. You have placed all constellations and identified Mars' position. Well,
There's another symbol.
have built a miniature environment, a biome. It simulates the interaction between plants and animals. Compare this to an Earth biome. Please consult the head-up display. You'll have to achieve a balance between plants and animals to create a stable environment. Try adjusting those controls. That's adding life form. The worms produce carbon dioxide, which the plants consume. That's increasing light and heat. That's decreasing light and heat. affects everything else. This model is demonstrating codependency. It's a basic principle of life on Earth. I'm sending you some more data on this process. If the aliens have studied it, then so should you. Please refer to the head-up display. If Mars was ever to be inhabited by humans, we would have to raise the planet's temperature to melt the Martian ice caps. This would create rivers and lakes. We could then introduce plants to fill the air with oxygen, which animals and people could breathe. The carbon dioxide they exhaled would then in turn sustain plant life. Let's backtrack and explore the rest of the area.
The aliens have hotwired a model of our Viking lander. Does it work? See if you can get the unit to respond. That's good. We're reading activity here. We'd like to radio uplink with the lander. Please reposition the satellite dish for a clear signal. Perfect. Okay, now let's put the model to the test. Try panning the camera left and right. That's great. Good work. Alpha, the original Viking took soil samples from Mars. Can this one do the same? You will need to change the camera's viewing mode. There are 3 samples to scan. It isn't easy. Keep trying. 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 Let's scan the others. to go. That's great. Good work. Let's scan it. Looks like we're finished here. Looks like we're finished. It's a training room for extravehicular activity, EVA. I'm handing you over to Ito, Aeronautical Engineering.
Ito, check.
We're reading a number of strange devices in front of you. Our mission specialists are standing by to assist you. Request you investigate devices one by one.
Have been practicing spacewalking. That's the Hubble telescope on the far right, and its imaging mirror is out of focus. Looks like you'll have to get over there and repair it. Click on the arrows to fire the unit's jets. Remember, space is a zero-gravity environment. You are weightless. Every motion affects your trajectory. Take it slowly. It's harder than it looks. That's it. You're there. The Hubble's focused. It's giving us a clearer view of the Orion constellation.
Can we scan in that symbol? Looks like we're finished here. Suggest we backtrack and investigate other items in this area. The aliens have been experimenting in an outer space environment. All these objects scattered, like space junk. Wait a second, I recognize some of them. They're parts of a space station, a similar design to Station Alpha. Request you compare them against the data in the head-up display. Please confirm identity and familiarize yourself with the function of the components. I guess now the task is to assemble it correctly. You'll need to use the astronaut figure. You can maneuver using the hand...